Hi everyone, I am back with another video. My cat's just taken a shower. So I've decided to do a lower body workout sort of evaluation, talk about the exercises, a little chat about workouts, etc. So I've been going to the gym maybe 2 or 3 times a week, depending on what I'm doing, work, etc. If you can hear things right now, I do apologise. I'm a really busy house right now. So yeah, I start off with a bit of cardio. So I go on the cross trainer. I haven't filmed this because it's really awkward to film it because it's in such a weird place in the gym. So I feel a bit awkward when people walk in and I'm like. But then once I've done a bit of cardio, warmed up, I then go on to some weights. So I start off with hamstring pulls, or I don't know what they are, but they work the hamstrings. So I usually get a 15 kg weight, so the long one. I literally just keep my feet shoulder width apart, slightly bend them because of my knee, I'll go into that in a minute, but bend them anyway, just so you've got a bit of stability and control in what your legs are doing, because you don't want to lock them, then you'll get the injury. So I usually just lower my top half down and then pull up. With the weight, it enables that extra stretch. It obviously works the hamstrings quite sufficiently, as the extra weight is pulling the torso down, which then stretches the hamstrings. I usually do that until it burns a bit, just until it burns, and then I know I've done a good job. Then I go on to squats. So I get a 10 kg kettlebell and I just put it here and I do about 15 squats. 15 is 1 and then I do 5 of them. With squats, you've got to make sure that you don't arch your back nice and straight as you're going down, otherwise it creates tension in the back, you'd get an injury. Then I go on to bridges. So I get a mat, lay down, I get a 5 kg weight, just put it on my belly and I just obviously go up and down through the spine, so from the top of the spine to the bottom of my spine. I do them about 20 times. I usually do it 20 times and then I go back to it at the end of my session just to make sure that I've done enough. That will work just under your glute muscle of your bum and your hamstrings as well. Then I go on to abs. So then I work on Russian twists. I usually do about 10 of them. Then I do 1 big sit up, raising the weight above my head, and then I lay it back down again. And I usually do that about 10 times. I call these side squats, but I don't know what they're actually called, I just call them side squats. So what I usually do is I get a platform and I put one leg on the platform and slightly bend it, and as I lunge, side lunge? I'll call them side lunges. So you lunge to the side and up, which also works the glute muscle and your arms, because you're holding the weight, and the weight that I use is a 10 kg weight that I use for the squats. I then go on to a plank hold, which I'm still struggling with. I don't think anyone gets used to holding a plank. I hold it for, I usually count in 8s, because I'm a dancer, so I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I rest. Then I hold it again, then rest, hold it again, then rest. so they are in a squat position. And you're walking from side to side, so you go one way, then I do a pulse squat and stand up. Then I go the other way, pulse, as fully stand up. Then back down to squat, and then I walk along again. I usually go one way, so I go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times really, so you get enough squats in. Once I've done my lower body workout, I always stretch after, because you don't want to wake up and ache the next morning. Work on the backs of my legs, on the hamstrings. So you just do like a front fold, so I just lean over and touch my toes. Then once I've done that, I stretch out my calves, so I do the same but flex my foot. So I sit in front fold and I point my feet, and then I flex my feet, then it stretches the calf muscle. So creating that flex also stretches the calf muscle. I then go on to quads. So I do my lunges and I bend the back leg up and stretch the other quad, then I change it around. I then go on to my glute muscles. I learnt this one at dance college. So you lay on your back, bring one leg up, and then put the other leg over in a bent position and pull back. And you should feel a nice stretch under the leg. So that is my workout, my low body workout that I do. So then what I usually do, if I'm having a bad day with my knee, I'll tell you the story about my knee. I was at dance college and I rolled onto my knee and smashed my kneecap. I had my last physio session yesterday and I've been going for a year. I had to go due to obviously damaging the, what's it called? I basically damaged underneath my kneecap, so I needed that sort of rehab for my knee, and not only did it knock me physically, it knocked me mentally. So on my bad days for my knee, I usually change it up a little. So obviously I'll reduce the amount of squats that I do, I'll reduce the amount of weights that I use, and less cardio, more muscle build up. What my physio told me to do is build up the muscle around where I've damaged it rather than putting more pressure on it doing cardio. So for my hamstring pulls, I would tend to obviously bend my knees and I wouldn't go as far down, so I could still get that pull on my hamstring and the same sort of muscle build up, but I wouldn't go as far down. With the squats, I probably wouldn't do the squats if I had a bad knee day, just because there's a lot of tension in the knees as you're going down, so I would just leave them. The bridges I would do, but probably with a resistance band, just so I wouldn't have that weight. Oh, I forgot I had this on. yeah, so I probably would do the bridges with a resistant band, so I got that less resistance and I'd still feel my muscles working. The ab stuff I'd keep the same because you're not putting any tension into the legs, it's more the abs and the upper body that you're working on. The side squats, probably would do them, but not as far down. Obviously the other leg would be fine, but the leg that you are that you have some sort of injury with, I would just do small ones and maybe just do a little pulse one as well, and probably use a lighter weight as well. Planks. Okay, for the plank hold, I would probably get something like cushioned, like a scarf or a jumper, and put it under the knee. So I went to a plank hold and I just put my knees on the floor and put something underneath my knee. And in that same position, you are still getting the same, you're probably getting less, but you're probably getting similar results with the plank hold, just with your knees on the floor, so there's not so much pressure in the knee. And finally, crab walks. I would not do these. You are walking on the knee that is damaged or is injured, and constantly in that squat position you are going to damage it even more. I didn't do these until like before Christmas, so like a couple of months ago, and I did my knee in not last Christmas, the Christmas before, so a long time ago I didn't do them because I didn't think my knee was right for them, and I've only just started doing them and I do have to take breaks in between. So that was my run through for my lower body workout. Sort of like a run through and a talk about things. Let me know if you want me to do an upper body one, because I'm quite happy to do them. I'm currently vlogging this week, so make sure to watch out for that. Thanks for watching if you've watched, and I hope this sort of gave you advice and sort of helped you on which exercises you can do if you're not injured, like a normal workout, and exercises you can do if you're injured in your knees or in your legs. Thanks for watching!